And then the second thing was the misconceptions about me and my last relationship. And I want everyone to know that there was an extreme amount of love in my relationship. And they were saying like he was playing video games to escape her. That's not the case at all. The only thing that ended our relationship, and the main thing that I'm here to talk about, was poor mental health. I saw what it did to him. It broke my heart, the anxiety, the depression, the fear. And I want to spread awareness about that and about mental health and how important it is to have mental clarity and confidence and self-esteem and a strong faith and just healthy lifestyles, including expressing emotions and being vulnerable and all these things and these kind of sound bites that you guys have a problem with. But I do want to dig deeper into them because they are the root for a successful relationship. So I guess I just want to clarify what I meant when I was talking about emotional maturity and self-esteem and self-love and all of those things. And there was even someone in the live chat, I forget who it was, who said women are attracted to self-esteem, not money. And I know you're pushing this narrative that, yes, men need to be successful and have money, but the main thing you need to have is a sense of confidence to keep a woman, to get a woman, maybe use your success, use your money, but to keep a woman, it's not money, it's confidence, it's respect. We don't want abrasiveness. We don't want your coldness. We want someone who is proud and who has peace, and, you know, is a good person and knows how to treat a woman. I know, Moth, that you haven't necessarily, you didn't agree with us, you know, last time, didn't agree with the live chat, that self-esteem is more important than money. So obviously, like, I'd love to hear more about how
what do you mean by self-esteem? Like, what is exactly self-esteem? Because the way I always remember self-esteem is that it's like therapy speak. Like people would say, you know, this feeling you feel about yourself, or what is it like, what exactly is self-esteem in your own words?
So, like, for example, if your girl comes to you and says she's upset about something and your instantaneous reaction is like anger and being combative and being confrontational and argumentative, like that is all just a lack of confidence, a lack of security. I think that men do need to accept that women are emotional creatures, that we thrive off the emotional connection, and to keep us mentally engaged and satisfied, you can't shove logic and reason down our throats. You're not validating our emotions when you do that. So, and it makes us feel like you're not taking our emotional needs seriously. And we will.
Hold on, let's back up though. What does that have to do with self-esteem? Because now it's about the other person. Doesn't the self-esteem mean me, myself, me as a person?
Yeah, yes.
So what does that have to do with somebody else?
So when you're cold like that, we don't want someone who has walls up. We genuinely do want someone who does wear their heart on their sleeve, and that does take a level of confidence and and freedom and peace in this self-esteem. Like, listen, you don't need to be a wet napkin, like a little bitch boy, to portray emotion.
I just want to talk about like the heart on the sleeve for a second before we kind of
absolutely
move too far past that before we forget it. So women will often say, we want you to share your emotions and wear your heart on your sleeve, sort of thing. But there's a line in the sand where if you are too emotional or if you share too much of your softness, you're going to turn a woman off. Yeah. Like, you don't want a guy to come home from work and be like, you know, Becky in HR did this and my boss did that and da-da-da-da. And it's like, my life sucks and I'm so stressed out. Like, where does the line in the sand work for you where you want him to just get it and be able to solve certain problems on his own, and you want to also hear him open up to you?
Right. I will say, and this is what I touched on, you know, last week, was that the kind of demise of my relationship, before he shut down and shut me out, he was coming to me often in tears, about not understanding his place in the world and just feeling stressed out and anxious and afraid, not understanding himself. There was things about life and his own self that he just didn't understand. And when he came to me with these problems, it vulnerably and emotionally and with his heart on his sleeve, it was so much more attractive to me than when he just shut down and shut me out and was angry and pissed and frustrated and hiding in his video games. So
he's done both though, right? Like he's done the soft side, he's also done the closed out.
yes, absolutely. Yeah. And I will say that I prefer an emotionally vulnerable man. And he cried to me, and I liked it, because not that I liked seeing him cry.
But you're not with him anymore though.
It's not that I liked seeing him cry. It was that he was being so human. It was so human of him and honest of him to come to me and trust in me to open up about this. It's what makes a good relationship. You know, no one is going to be flying high at 100% all the time. You know, we all get down. We all have low points in life, and you need to be able to go to that person and talk to them about it, instead of, you know, have the confidence, have the self-esteem, have the balls to go to your woman and be like, I'm sorry if I've been off. I'm sorry if I've been angry. I'm really dealing with some stuff and I want to talk to you about it.
I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here, and pin down below in the top comment, you'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line, books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.